I still need to figure out how to do this in my living room. Good morning. Right. We're going to get a link up here. Good morning. Thank you, Andrea. Appreciate that. Because I'm over here like, I don't remember. Thank you. I'll get it one of these days. I'll say it before you do. Good morning, Ruben. How's Houston? Is it hot and gross? It's supposed to be really, really hot this week. So we're all just, bearing. We're all just bearing it. Good morning, Cindy K. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Traffic. I believe it. I'm not a huge fan of Houston. Not my favorite. No offense to anybody who's from Houston. If you love it, I'm happy for you. I do not. Ugh. My birthday was lovely. It was very chill. It was very low-key. Got to hang out with family and friends. I took the day off. My birthday was on Monday. Took the day off on Monday. And then the rest of the week, last week, I not deep clean it was sort of like in between deep cleaning and like regular cleaning several places in my house because my husband was out of town, so I just took the opportunity to do that. So last week was kind of like a birthday reset. There's just one room in my house that I didn't get to, and that was my office. It is a disaster. But everything else feels nice and organized and clean for the most part. I still have some stuff to tackle. But anyway, my birthday was lovely and the week was lovely. And so it was refreshing. And the end of the week, I had sort of like this epiphany in some of the stuff that I'm working on for my work. And so the week ended really well too in that regard. So thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get us started with our psalm for the week. For anybody who doesn't know, who may be watching the replay, because I think everybody here is familiar, I read from this Psalm of the Bible volume from Holman. It has all the Psalms in the Christian Standard Bible and in the King James Version. Good morning. Hi, Darlene. And we are at Psalm 54. Prayer for deliverance. For the choir director with stringed instruments, a maskil of David. When the Ziphites went and said to Saul, "Is David not hiding among us?" So that's where this psalm is from. Verse 1, God, save me by your name and vindicate me by your might. God, hear my prayer. Listen to the words from my mouth. For strangers rise up against me and violent men intend to kill me. They do not let God guide them. Selah. God is my helper. The Lord is the sustainer of my life. He will repay from my adversaries for their evil. Because of your faithfulness, annihilate them. I will sacrifice a free will offering to you. I will praise your name, Lord, because it is good. Oh, I love that. For he has rescued me from every trouble, and my eye has looked down on my enemies. I'm going to read those last couple of verses. I will sacrifice a free will offering to you. I will praise your name, Lord, because it is good. For he has rescued me from every trouble, and my eye has looked down on my enemies. Oh, I love that. I will praise your name, Lord, because it is good. It is good. It is good. I need to write that down for my week. Give me just a minute, because if I don't do it now, I will forget. That was Psalm 54 in the CSB. Let's see. I will praise your name. Yeah. I will praise your name, Lord, because it is good. Psalm, what is it? 54? 54, 6. Psalm 54, 6. 6b. It's the second half of the verse. Okay. Wrote that down in the little corner of my planner spread. Oh, that was great. Okay, I'm going to put that aside for just a second. And let's do a question. Sorry, the table is shaking. When I write on it and do stuff, it shakes. Okay. So we have our conversation starter deck. All right, let's do this one. I feel like we've done some of these. Because I tried to pull from the, I tried to take all the cards that we've done and put them on the one side. Okay, here we go. This is a life question. And it is, what was the first thing you remember buying with your own money? The first thing you remember buying with your own money. This is not the first thing, but it's what sticks out. It's definitely not the first thing. I just don't remember anything before this for some reason. Oh, goodness, I'm gonna yawn. No? Okay, there it is. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm still waking up. Okay, so the first thing that I remember buying, even though I know it's not the actual first thing, is a CD. I remember going to the Christian bookstore with my mom and buying a copy of, and this was back when you could, they had these booths in the music section of the Christian bookstore where they would, this is when they would like sell soundtracks. So if you wanted to like sing a song for church or whatever, they would sell the soundtrack for, you know, whatever, for the songs. And you could go into a booth and listen to it, or like a sample. Or I don't know if you could listen to the whole thing. But anyway, you put headphones on, you could listen to it. So I bought FFH's record, Ready to Fly. Is that what the song, or the, I know that's the name of one of the songs, but is that the name of the CD? I'm pretty sure it was Ready to Fly. And I remember buying it. I bought that, and I bought my first, not my first Bible, but the first Bible I ever bought, was at that time. It was a New King James Youth Bible, and I still use it in my class. I bought it, so my kids can use it in my class. And, yeah. Did I buy anything else that day? But yeah, so, a Bible and an FFH record. I say record, it was a CD. And I think it was their album Ready to Fly, and that I listened to that CD a lot in my teenage years. So yeah. Let's see. A plastic bubblegum machine and its refill. I love that. A belt with your name on it. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. And now, again, I know that's not the first thing I ever bought, but I can't think of what I actually bought. 'Cause I know I had some disposable income before that. I was 14, I think, and I know I had money before that. I had worked a couple of I had done, like, a couple of odd little jobs here and there. I just don't remember. I have no idea. Your first paycheck was 15, when you were 15, bought a pair of white heels and took your family out to dinner. Your dad had to cover the tip. I love that. That is great. That is great. Oh my goodness. Love it, love it. It's interesting to think back to a day when you hopefully had disposable income, you weren't necessarily paying for bills or anything like that, and what you spent it on. Yeah, good times. All right, let's talk about priorities. So last week I kind of threw my, my list to the curb. Oh wait, I did do this. I did do that. I didn't do that. I was gonna do like a little self-care day last week because it was my birthday and I didn't. Maybe I'll do that this week. I still have a ton of work to do, but I need to catch up on. But maybe. Okay, I need to purchase. I was supposed to do that last week and didn't, so we're gonna migrate a few things. Oh, that's right. You know what? I did do this. I did that, and I did that. Okay, I got 2 out of my 3 priorities done. Yeah, I'll count it as done. Oh my goodness. Okay. My question is, do I want to tackle my office this week? I really need to. It is a disaster area. Mercy. Oh, I need to submit some stuff. Okay. I don't want to work on the. I really don't want to work in my office. I really, really don't. Um. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna do. Let's see. What you got, Cindy? You finished your social media posts for July. Nice. Set up your Substack. Nice. So 2 out of 5. Listen, success is success. Oh, thank you for saying that. Social media. I did come up with. I worked on a new social media strategy thing, and I'm gonna batch. I need to batch. Okay. Let's see. Batch social media receipts. Oh yeah, I need to buy. Um, I'm also writing down some other miscellaneous things that aren't top priority, but just need to get done. Okay. And oh, I do need to. Social media. I mean, no. Mercy. Mm, no. New collection. Give me 1 second, you guys. I need to go grab some whiteout because this is gonna drive me nuts. Give me one second, okay? I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Found it. I'm so sorry. Ugh, okay. I hate that I had dead time there. Okay, I got it. Really needed to fix this because it's completely wrong. What do you all have on the docket this week? Posts. Oh! Ah! I gotta file quarterly taxes today. File. Let's see. I don't think I made enough to pay taxes, but. Oh no. Q2. Those taxes for Q2. Today is the deadline. Okay. What else? What else? I need that and okay. All right, I have, oh, here we go. Nope, I did that. I need one more. I'm gonna put some chicken in the crock pot today. All right, I guess I only have 2 priorities. Oh, that's what it is. Here we go. Okay, I got my 3. All right, I'm so sorry that took forever. Okay. Work on your blog, your newsletter, and start website update. I'm excited for your website update. Finish cleaning your office to be able to have camera on for Zoom meetings. Oh, Tiffany, I need to do that too. I really need to do that. Maybe move printer from downstairs computer room into upstairs bedroom office/office. Nice. Nice. You know what? I wonder if I should put, no, I don't have enough room. Man. Well, now you got me thinking. My dad gave us a printer that was just like surplus from his job and one of their offices that didn't need it anymore. And it's just like sitting in my office, but it won't fit in my office. I'm wondering if I could put it in my bedroom desk. Our bedroom is where I keep all of my crafting, sewing, and whatnot. And maybe I can put that printer somewhere there. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Beats navigating 15 steps down and up. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Convenience? Convenience. We like convenience. I like it. Okay. So I've got I really do need to work on my office. I think I'm going to end the month. This week, I've got to just like go roll, just laser focus. I have to be really, really laser focused because I've pivoted a couple of things that I've been working on, making some big adjustments. So I need to work on those things. And then next week I'll tackle my office and then end the month. End the month on a clean office. But right now I can't think about that. You you could be getting your steps. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That is a consideration. That is very much a consideration. Or you could just get a walking pad. I'm gonna move this real quick. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna move this. Oof. So we can see almost all my books and my big old couch, which we need a new couch, but that's a lot of money that we don't have right now. Okay. You need to finish the Axe Reels today. You want to end with completing that? Yes, that would be really nice to end on that note and then to have a fresh slate for August. Great. Oh, Tiffany, you need to use your standing desk and then get a walking pad if you can. If you can, get a walking pad. One of the best purchases I've ever made. Mine's right here. And I use it with this little bitty desk because I'm not in my messy office right now where my standing desk is. But I have this standing, like small, it's like a hospital table. And it slides under like a couch or a bed. And I use it all the time. And I use it with my walking pad, and it is amazing. I use it all the time. And I get so many steps in while I'm working. It's fantastic. Otherwise, I'm just sitting down all the time. Okay, I need colors. Let's pick 3 colors because I'm going to pull some books off the shelves. Let's see what we can come up with. Let's see what we can come up with. Can I erase this? Any more? Ha ha ha. There we go. Give me 3 colors. Cindy K says teal, brown, and gray. Teal, brown, and gray. You cannot do... It does take a little practice, Tiffany. I'll definitely agree with that. I tried to so when I'm walking on my walking pad at my desk, I have like some semblance of support because I'm at my desk. And so I can kind of hold on to it. I've got my hands on my keyboard. That keeps me in a straight line. I did try to walk on my walking pad while watching a movie sometime last week. And without anything, I didn't have a desk, I didn't have my table or anything. It was just me and my walking pad, and that was difficult because I had nothing. And I didn't almost fall, but I definitely, because I was watching the movie and paying attention to that, I had a hard time keeping pace. So anyway, I totally get that, but the desk does help. So, but it also depends. I'm also not walking as quickly as I would if I were just on the treadmill. I'm walking at like 1.5 miles an hour, which is pretty slow. That's not a normal treadmill speed because I'm typing and I can't go that fast when I'm typing. So anyway, just something to think about, but I totally get it. It's hard. It is hard. All right, teal, brown, and gray. Were there any other color submissions? No? All right, Cindy's got it. Teal, brown, and gray. Let's see what we can find. Let me see. We do have a lot of blue and gray. I feel like we may have done this before, but I'll pull it. Here's teal. I have a song stuck in my head from that CD I was telling you about. Oh, here we go. So 1, brown and gray. Take away my pride, feel it heart within. Set away the mercy, let it begin. I didn't know this to say. Slowly I got all the way. Interesting. Whoops. Okay, got a few options. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I'll go with these. Makes for an interesting little stack, though. Okay, so. Oh, that's too much. Okay, never mind. The lighting in this room is just not great. All right, have we talked about, I feel like we have. Enough about me. Have we done enough about me? Carpeting. A law library sounds pretty cool, though. But if it's not enough shelving, then I get it. And yes, I understand the too many books. I'm I'm growing out of mine. I have these and I have one more, two more, one and a half in my office. It's a lot of books. I forgot what I was reading, but I read about some scholar who bought the house next to his for his books. That's how many books he had. And then he had to stop buying books because he ran out of room. Can you imagine? Can you imagine having to buy a whole other house for your books? Just for your books. We're going to go ahead with it anyway, Cindy. Thank you for checking. Okay, this is Enough About Me, Finding Lasting Joy in the Age of Self by Jen Oshman. I know nothing about this book. I picked it up, I think, on a clearance shelf at some point. But the foreword is by Jen Wilkin, whose voice I trust. And the back is, it says, are you feeling tired, cynical, or just plain disappointment in it? Sorry, let me try that again. I can read, I promise. Okay, here we go. Are you feeling tired, cynical, or just plain disappointed in what life has given you? Many women would answer yes. The constant pressure to improve oneself or compare oneself to others makes a woman feel like she's never enough. That's because joy doesn't come from a self-improvement strategy. It comes from rooting your identity in the God who says you are, and who God says you are, and what he has done for you. Through the pages of this book, you will be encouraged to look away from yourself in order to find the abundant life God offers you through the gospel. So, enough about me. Finding lasting joy in the age of self. I think I'm doing some work in identity. I think I need to just read through this. It shouldn't take too long. Okay, now for Brown. We have a devotional from the Daily Grace Co. You can't really see it because it's, what is this? It's not embossed. What do you call this? Where it's like imprinted? I don't think that's a term either. Could somebody tell me what this means? What this is? What style this is? Anyway, it's called The Heart of Christ. And I want to say it's a 90-day. Is it 90? No, it's not. It's a 39-day with a benediction. And like I said, it's called The Heart of Christ. Ingrained, that's probably what I'm trying to say. And there are several categories of entries. So the heart of Christ is eternally loving. It's pursuing. It delights in the Father. It overflows with mercy. It's inviting. It satisfies our needs. Understands suffering, forgiving, protective, selfless, victorious, advocating, and generous. So 39, entries with a benediction. And it's beautiful. All of their devotionals are really beautiful. I don't know if they've done this in another book. I don't remember, but it has these like sideways entries. It is Monday. It is Monday. But ingrained sounds good. I'll go with it. And it's just got really beautiful artwork. So if you're looking for a devotional, this one might be something to consider. The Heart of Christ. Oops. I know I have not been paying attention. I've been so busy. But I think they've been running a sale lately. Anyway. It's a beautiful book. So, The Heart of Christ from the Daily Grace Co. as our brown. And then I have two novels. I don't think we've done either of these. This one's interesting. I forgot where I got this. I think I got this from a thrift store. But it is called we may have done. I can't remember anything anymore. But anyway, it's called The Mathematician's Shiva by Stuart Rochester. I can't pronounce that. I'm so sorry. If it's leather, it's called embossed leather. Oh, okay, so it is embossed. I thought embossed was when it was raised. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce this, but anyway, the book is called The Mathematician's Shiva. When the greatest female mathematician in history passes away, her son, Alexander, or Sasha, Karnokovich, just wants to mourn his mother in peace. But rumor has it the notoriously eccentric Polish emigre has solved one of the most difficult problems in all of mathematics and has spitefully taken the solution to her grave. That's one way to go out. As a ragtag group of mathematicians from around the world descends upon Rachela's Shiva, determined to find the proof or solve it for themselves, even if it means prying up the floorboards for notes or desperately scrutinizing the mutterings of her African gray parrot, Sasha must come to terms with his mother's outsized influence on his life. Spanning decades and continents, from the crowded living room in Madison, Wisconsin, to the windswept beach on the Barents Sea, where a young Rachela, I hope I'm saying that right, had her first mathematical breakthrough, the Mathematician's Shiva is an unexpectedly moving and uproariously funny novel that captures humanity's drive not just to survive, but to achieve the impossible. This sounds really good, which is why I picked it up. Anyway, this was the gray. It's sort of gray. I'll let it pass for gray. It's basically black, but we're gonna let it pass for gray. I've got one more. This is like between brown and gray. This one's called The Lighthouse Keeper's Daughter by Hazel Gaynor. I have not read it, so again, this is going to be a light. Thank you. It works. A light recommendation actually, all of these are light recs. So take that for what it is. All right, so this is 1838 in Northumberland, England. Grace Darling enjoys her quiet island life at Longstone Lighthouse, at one with nature and the wild sea breezes. But her solitude is interrupted when she and her father rescue survivors of a shipwreck in a furious storm, and Grace becomes celebrated throughout England, a heroine of her time. As her renown grows, so does her friendship with George Emerson, an artist visiting the lighthouse. As George captures Grace with his brushes, she in turn captures his heart. But as the accounts of her heroism escalate, Grace wonders if she has the courage to endure the relentless glare of fame. Then, 100 years later, in 1938, Newport, Rhode Island, 19 years old and pregnant Matilda Emerson arrives in America in disgrace, sent from her home in Ireland to stay with Harriet Flaherty, okay, a reclusive relative and keeper at the Rose Island Lighthouse. When a discarded half-finished portrait opens a window into Matilda's past, she sets out to discover the connection between a Victorian heroine and her own family. When a deadly hurricane approaches, two women living a century apart will be forever linked by their instinctive acts of bravery and love. Inspired by true events, The Lighthouse Keeper's Daughter is a sweeping historical novel that explores how our past shapes our present and what it truly means to be courageous. The Lighthouse Keeper's Daughter by Hazel Gaynor. Excuse me. It sounds really good. So I assume it goes back and forth. It does. So the chapters go back and forth. So multiple perspectives, at least dual, but it actually looks like maybe three. perspectives, which may not be your thing. Oh, it is multiple perspectives. Okay, cool. Anyway, so it does sound very interesting. I think so. I've got this cough. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to not cough. So we have The Heart of Christ. We have Enough About Me. We have 2 novels, The Lighthouse Keeper's Daughter and The Mathematician's Shiva. So those are our book recs for the day. Now let us, let's see. I'm going to put these back, but I'm going to keep this one near my stuff because I might reference it later. Okay, we have a challenge for the week. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'll pull one more from a different deck. So these are from the Cultivate What Matters action decks. I have posted a link to my favorites page on my website. And so if you're interested in anything that I use, that we do here in the Monday Morning Show, you can check it out. Okay, we've done this one before, but because I wrote self-care on my to-do list, we're going to do it again. The first one, this relates to the psalm we read this morning. It could be the psalm that we read. So we read 54, if you want to reference that. But this one says, write out in your own handwriting, not on your phone, not on your computer, but write out in your own handwriting a verse that stuck out to you from your reading. This is today, but it could be anytime this week. So I did write it in my planner, but I'm going to go ahead and also write it on my mirror. I have whiteboard markers, and sometimes I write stuff on my mirror. So I'm going to write that verse on my mirror when we get off the call. And then the second one, we've done this before, like I said, but name something small that feels decadent and luxurious and schedule time for it. So it could be like an Epsom salt bath. I might be doing that. A face mask. I might be doing that too. 15 minutes of reading your current novel quietly on your porch, something like that. So something small and decadent, something self-care, in the realm of self-care, and then do it. It could be 15 minutes. It doesn't have to be very long. Although if you're going to run a whole bath, maybe make it longer than 15 minutes. Okay. Oh, you know what else would be good? Do you guys have you seen those, I don't know what they're called. They're called shower tablets or something. Kind of like a bath bomb, but it's for your shower. And so as the water hits it, it releases the aromatherapy stuff. I got some for my husband and my brother for Christmas in their stockings, and I have some left over. And so that's really cool for your shower if baths aren't your thing. I can't remember what they're called, but you know what I'm talking about, yeah? They're so great. It makes your whole shower smell so good. I think the ones I have are like eucalyptus. Oh, yes, eucalyptus. They're so great. So yeah, that would be something. It's small. It's not complicated. It doesn't cost a lot. Do something nice for yourself today. Okay, I'm going to sit in my backyard today. It's hot as all get out, but I'm going to put my bathing suit on. I'm going to sit out there. I'm going to read and journal and get some sunshine because I need it. And I've been feeling really good since I've been doing that. Oh, they have, a Vicks one. That would be really cool. That'd be really cool. A beach candle. You came home from the lake, so you want to have the fresh smell in your house. Oh, you're home from the lake. Okay, yeah, a beach candle would be nice. Oh, yeah, I need it. I have several candles. In fact, I have like several. I don't know if you can see on my windowsill back there. You can't see, I don't think. But down there, I have all these little candles lined up that I've had for just years. And I'm a little bit of a hoarder when I find something nice. not like a hoarder in a general sense, but like I find something nice and I'm afraid to use stuff because I don't want it to run out. And so, yeah, I need to just use things. It's okay. I need to just use things so I can enjoy them. I do need to schedule a hair appointment. I'm so glad you said that, Tiffany. I need to schedule a hair appointment. Okay. I probably want to do it this week, though. I mean, I won't do it for this month. I'll probably do it next month. Or I could wait a whole month and do it before we go on our cruise, before we go on vacation. Anyway, okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Cindy, that's not great. I hope you'll get to go back out again before the season's over. Brought some new downy beads for the washer, and boy, do they smell. Oh, I love fresh laundry. Oh, I love the smell of fresh laundry, especially one of my favorite things, like memories from childhood, and that I try to recreate as much as I can, is in the springtime when it's just like, or the fall when it's like fresh and cool smelling, and then you have fresh bed sheets. That's like the best. That is the best to me. Yes, my laptop and blah, blah, blah. My laptop and tablet don't like the heat either. I have to bring a fan out with me and like place it right in front of my laptop just to kind of stave off some of the heat. So we'll see how much work I do outside this week. I'm not sure. It's yeah, triple digits is not great for your electronics. So I might be doing some stuff by hand. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We're going to say a quick prayer and then I'm going to send you on your way. Thank you for hanging out. Have a wonderful Monday. Get lots done, whatever you have to do. And when I say get a lot done, if that means rest, you're getting something done. So it doesn't mean you have to be running around like a chicken with your head cut off, but do whatever it is that you need to do, even if that is rest and taking a break. So I hope you have a wonderful week. And I think that's all. We'll say a prayer. I think I covered everything. So let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to gather here for just a moment and talk about what we've got going on this week and just having some time to gather our thoughts and reflect and think forward and plan ahead for the week. We ask that you would be with us as we go through our work, our responsibilities, our challenges, all the things that we have planned for and considered, and especially for those things that we do not see coming. Whatever those things are, you already know, and you've already seen it all. And so we're just asking that you would give us wisdom and grace to face whatever we have coming this week, and that you would keep us safe and that when all is said and done, your name would be glorified. I ask that you would be with all the families and households that are represented here live and also on the replay, that you would be with every person as we're all going through our own individual struggles and challenges and victories and fun. Lord, you see it all. You're Lord over it all. And we're just so grateful for your tender, loving care. I ask all of these things in the name of Jesus. Amen. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Oh, yes, when you're not feeling good, definitely take the day off church. Have a happy, happy week, and I'll talk to you all later. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Yes, I'll see you on Wednesday, Cindy. Bye.